Movers and shakers, it's Jay Burnham with the Real Jay Burnham Show. And today we're going to be talking about my secret method, my secret foolproof cold calling technique method that will get you business if you work it and you do it right and you're motivated and you're willing to grind and you're willing to hustle and you're willing to walk out into the snowy, cold ass weather and get your feet wet and just be miserable for a couple hours. If you're willing to work just a little bit, I've got this method. It's a foolproof cold calling technique that will get you business in your moving business. You will get jobs from this. Guaranteed. It works every single time. I should say it works. It's not going to work every single time you use the method, but it does work and it will get you business and it will get your name out there. Guys, cold calling is horrible. Everybody hates the cold call, but me, I love it. I thrive on that shit, man. I'll tell you why. And sometimes I cold call. Sometimes I knock on, I'm doing my things outside thing, but sometimes I'm doing my cold calls. I'm writing DMs. I'm writing Instagram messages. I'm doing whatever it takes. Cold calling is the shit. And if you're not cold calling, you're not doing your job. You're not working your business, folks, because this is what it's all about. If you're not hobnobbing, you're not networking, you're not doing what it takes, guys, get out of business. It's not worth it. If you're not willing to grind, you're not willing to rise and grind, and you're willing to hustle, then get out of business. Telling you guys, cold calling is where it's at. This is where you're going to get your business, especially you guys who are just starting out. You don't have the name, you don't have the reputation. You can't sit there and depend on referrals, because guys, referrals aren't coming to you. In this wintertime, you're not getting the referrals. Trust me, you're newbies out there, you're not getting a renewal. So how do you get your business? That's cold calling, guys. That's getting out there and kicking ass and talking to people. So here's my cold calling technique. There's two aspects of cold calling. First one is internal. And when I'm saying internal, I mean that means you staying inside, indoors, and not going outside. And that's you on your computer. That's you using social media like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, to go out there and talk to people. Right? On Facebook, there are people who are trying to, there's groups about who are selling their stuff on yard sales groups or, things like this. People who are trying to get rid of moving sale groups. There's garage sale groups, yard sale groups. There's groups about your community, yard sales and stuff. And you're going to find people who are out there going, hey, look, we're moving and we want to sell this piece of item and this item and this item. And what you do is you go and you make a list of them, right? And you go in one by one on that list. And you go to Jane Doe, and you go, Jane Doe, I saw that you were listing some items for sale because you're moving. Well, good news. I want to help you out. I own a moving company, and we've been in business for X amount of years, and we've done so much. What can we do to get together so I can talk to you about my moving business? What do I need to do to earn your business? How can I help you move from point A to point B? And you just go down that list one by one by one by one, and I guarantee it, you'll talk to 100 people, you'll send hundreds of emails, but you will get business, right? Outflow equals inflow. That's right, folks. Outflow equals inflow. It's an axiom. It's a law of nature. The more you outflow, the more you're going to get. But if you don't outflow, you're never going to inflow, right? But you're going to have to sit there and actually do some flipping work. You can't just sit on your ass, hope that your Facebook ad works or that your Craigslist ad works, and hopefully somebody gives you a call. No, you got to actively do it, man. You got to pursue the business. That's what it takes, especially you guys who are just starting out. You don't have the techniques. Hang on one second. All right, good. The heater's right here and it just kicked on, and I don't want you to hear the thing. The other technique, that's my external technique, and that's ones where you actually get up, you put on your coat, you put on your boots, you pull up your big boy panties, and you start walking. You go and you choose a neighborhood, preferably your higher end neighborhoods to start off with. You go into your higher end neighborhoods, and you go to every house that has a for sale sign. Every single house that has a for sale sign. I don't care if it's full. I don't care if it's empty. If you're going out there and you're in the wintertime and nobody's snowed the friggin' driveway at all, and no one's like shoveled the driveway off, I don't care. You go up to that front door, you leave at least a business card. If you got a rat card or a brochure or a flyer, leave the flyer, leave the brochure, leave the rat card, whatever it takes. Leave something in the door. And then you walk down to the next one and you knock on that door. And when somebody opens the door, say, "Hi, I'm Jay Burnham and I'm with You Save Moving and Storage. I noticed that you're selling your house. Have you talked about, or have you ever considered using a mover for your move?" "Well, yeah, I have." I'm like, "Well, have you gotten any moving quotes yet?" "Well, no." "Well, sir, if you don't mind, I got a few minutes here. I can sit there and give you a quote of how much your move would be with our moving company if you'd be willing to give me a chance. I'll walk through your home with you. We go through and we'll see how much, and I can give you a price right here and now." And guess what? You have a clipboard with you. You have some blank estimates forms. You pull one out. You take his name. You take his address. You take his phone number. You get his email address. And you go through the house. You walk with him. Take some pictures. Take some video. Whatever it is. You sit down. You go, "Look, sir, based on your move, you got a 4-bedroom house. And you're going to be moving to 10 miles down the road. I think I could do that with a crew of 3 in one truck. It's going to take us 2 trips. I think we're going to do it in about 10 hours. Or I'll give you another option. We'll take 2 trucks and four guys, 2 trucks. We'll knock it out in about 8 to 9 hours or so, like that. Here's the prices." Boom. Good. Guess what? Now you've got now you've talked to the guy. You've given him an estimate, right? You've given him your card. You're giving him thing. And maybe he doesn't book with you right then. That's okay. That's all right. So you go and you go, "Not a problem, sir. Thank you very much for your I really appreciate it. Here's my business card. Here's my brochure. Give us a call. The number's on the top of the estimate form. If you'd like to move with us, please feel free to do so. If you don't mind, can I call you back in like a day or 2 to follow up with you?" "Oh, sure. Yeah, that's not a problem. Thanks a lot." "Not a problem. Not a problem, sir. Thank you very much." Shake his hand. You walk out the door and you go down to the next house that has a for sale sign. And you start with the higher end. You start with the higher end neighborhoods. You go to those ones first. Then you go down to the next neighborhood and so on and so forth. And then you stop at where the middle class is, and because you don't want to go into the ghetto because they're not going to use you. They're going to use Uncle John's, scanny movers, two potheads with a rusted pickup kind of guys. That's okay. Let them go do that. That's their thing, right? Then once you've got all the neighborhoods, what do? You go start knocking on doors. And you start going to every single high-end apartment and luxury apartment complexes. "Hi, I'm Jay Burnham. I'm with You Save Moving and Storage. Do you guys got a preferred mover that you refer your people to?" "Well, no, we don't." "Well, that's awesome. Let me tell you a little bit. You got a moment? I'm going to tell you a little bit about my company." "Yeah, sure. Go right ahead." You give them the spiel. You go, "Hey, so if you ever want to send us some guys, here's some brochures, here's some rat cards, here's some of my business cards. Feel free to refer me to all your clients, and I will make sure that we get it done and done right for you," right? And you just continue to do that. And then you go and you make a list of all the high-end luxury apartments in your city, in your town, right? Another great place, go to senior communities. These communities that have 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom apartments for these seniors. Not restrooms, not nursing homes. I'm talking senior retirement communities. And go on them. They're moving people in and out and around and all around like that. You get in good with those, man, they're gonna love you. They're gonna recommend you each and every time, right? Then you're going to go and you're going to knock on consignment stores. You're going to knock on pawn shops. You're going to knock on furniture stores. And you're going to say, "Hey, look, I've got You Save Moving and Storage. I've been around for 10 years. We've got years of proven success stories. I could show you left, right, and center. If you need anybody to deliver the merchandise to, let us know." "Well, we already got somebody who does deliveries." "Well, okay. Is there a way I could do it big? Can I do it, and if I undercut it, can we get some business? Is there some way we can work on this?" "Well, blah, blah, blah." And then you just continue doing it one after another after another. Is everybody going to book with you? Is everybody going to use you? No, but you will get business. You will get business. But it takes you getting off your fat fucking lazy ass and going and talking and knocking on the doors and actually doing cold calling, actually getting out there, right? That is your success. If you're willing to do that, and you're willing to do that for 2, 3, maybe 4, even 5 years in your business, you're never going to have a problem again. People are going to know who you are. But you got to follow that up with stellar, exceptional service. You can't just be Mr. Fucking Nobody and just like, I don't give a shit. Hey, you're an asshole. Oh, fuck you. I don't give a shit. We broke your shit. No, that's not going to work either. You got to follow up. You get the job. You got to follow up with exceptional, stellar service each and every time. And that, my friend, is the foolproof, guaranteed, 100% workable cold calling technique that works each and every time. Right? You use the technique, you're going to get business. You're not, maybe you won't get business every time you knock on a door, but you will get business. Somebody will ask for you. Someone will call you back. All right, so I thought I'd give you that excitement. I'm really excited, man. I'm getting excited, man, in the wintertime. It's got me going. I just excited about this. Hopefully you're excited too. This is Jay Burnham. This is The Real Jay Burnham Show. Thank you very much. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you share this with all of your family, friends. And if you haven't subscribed, please go right down here. Hit the little button. Hit the little bell icon. We'll get right to you. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.